I was gonna start.
We're starting right now.
Oh
Yeah.
Guess what time it is, guys?
Beer 30.
Beer 30, indeed.
It's also time for the next School Friends installment of the Inside the Ant Farm.
Hi, I'm Mateo.
Miguel. That's like the first time we've done our names, by the way.
Yeah,
We always like, the twins, dude!
We're the twins.
You know us.
We're the twins from School France, and we have a beer today. We have a good beer.
Okay, first off, though, I'll let you finish. I'm just interrupting.
I'm gonna let you finish.
But
okay, Kanye, go.
Yeah,
go
but this is the first time Matt's actually brought a beer, and it's.
I brought Old Chub, by the way.
Old Chub doesn't count. That was terrible.
I brought Old Chub.
Yeah, exactly. This looks good. It's gonna be some good stuff.
This is Breckenridge Brewery. It's out of Colorado. Okay, there you go. It's called Vanilla Porter, and I love porter, so I went with this is my home turf on this one.
Yep. Okay, so today's podcast we're gonna do is you drink
roast.
No, Prost. Hold on. Prost. We should have done that earlier, but
no one knows we drank before.
So we decided because we're both nerds, obviously. If you watch any of the other podcasts,
or if you've met us once in your life,
yeah. I decided that I wanted our theme this week to be our favorite video games of the year. So if this doesn't work for you, just turn it off right now.
And we're not talking about 2013 because there's only been 2 weeks so far, so it wouldn't really count.
It'd be the 2012 year. But yeah, so there was a lot of good games this year. I think a lot of people say there wasn't good games, but there was more games that I could play that I enjoyed.
I don't know. I didn't feel like this year was as good as other years, but I felt like there was very good games this year. Personally, I unfortunately haven't played all the games that I want to play, like Far Cry 3.
No, I want to play
games like that, you know. But you got a list of some games. Let's see.
There's a lot of games. Okay, there's a lot of games that I enjoyed this year.
We want to go with your 3 best, not your 14 best. Here.
My 14 that's hard.
We're an hour and a half.
It's like picking your best children, you know. So I play mostly on PC and PS3. I played a lot of good games this year. It was hard to pick the ones I like the best, but if I had to go with the top 3, then for number 3 I would probably pick the downloadable game Journey, which came out for PS3.
I keep forgetting to get that,
and it was amazing. It was amazing.
Journey.
It's almost like not even a game. You're just you're solving little puzzles, and you're walking through the sandy, beautiful music.
You're singing 80s rock.
Random people. No, you're just chirping. That's all you can do. You chirp. Chirping and jump. That's
I was thinking of the wrong Journey. I'm sorry.
And then you have this awesome violin music playing in the background the whole time. It's different little stages, but it's mostly just you traveling to this mountain peak that you always see in the distance, but you don't get it to the end of it.
It's unattainable. I got you.
But what's cool about the game is that there's people. It's multiplayer, but you never know who's going to be in your game, and it just puts random people into your game. And so you'll be walking, and you'll see this other dude that looks like your little dude walking by, and you can help each other out. You can use combine your energy to get to higher places, or you can distract one of the.
Is he like a real
monsters.
Player, or is he like?
It's a real person. Yeah,
oh,
and what's cool at the end of the game, spoiler alert, the game does end. Then they show you everyone that played with you. They show their screen, their little PSN name. It shows on the screen.
And then you're now best friends with them.
I wish actually. Some people I wish I couldn't. That's the only. But it adds a cool layer because. You don't know
the guys who blew you off. They're like, yeah.
And sometimes you'll be have a guy that's really helpful come along with you, and he's helping you get to higher places. And sometimes you just have a dude that comes in and he leaves, and you're like, where'd that guy go? He left me. So it's like a real journey. Like people come into your life. It's a good ebb and flow.
You ever cry during it?
Journey. No, I actually. This is the only game I've ever watched someone else play and got emotional about. I watched My sister-in-law's boyfriend, Ted, was the first person I saw play this game on his PS3 when I was in San Francisco. And I literally watched him play the entire game. And I did not. I just glued to the screen, just like, oh no, jump here! Yeah, I want to jump! Oh, the master! And just the whole time I just watching him play, and it's just this very social experience. Even when you're playing by yourself, because of the people that come into your game, it's a very social experience. But when I was watching him play, it was a very social thing too, because we're both like oh, this thing, oh, look at that over there, and look at this, because it's beautiful visuals.
Was there any kind of danger or anything? That's why
at the beginning there isn't. It's just you're just literally just walking from one end, trying to solve little puzzles.
That's why I've seen walking.
But it's a beautiful world. But then once you get into into it a little bit, it starts getting dark. As you get towards the mountain peak that you're trying to get to, it gets darker and darker and darker, and there's like monsters, and there's like just the music turns very like dour and very
sinister almost.
Yeah, tonally just like it's very sad, like you're not gonna make it and stuff too, and you can find these totally optional little places where you can unlock lore, and like it'll show you a little scene from Journey, like from that person, the world of your little character, and like one of the pictographs shows like a bunch of the little characters that look like your guy, and they're all fighting each other, and like you can only tell they're fighting each other because you see like they're like they're trying to hit each other and stuff, and you're just like, oh, and then the next scene will be like it'll show them like they've killed each other or something, and it just you want to find those little extras, because it enhances the story greatly. You're like, oh, well, how did I get to this place? Why am I taking this journey? And that's how you figure out what's going on. But it's totally optional to do that. You could just literally walk through the game in probably less than 6 hours. I took a little longer because I was trying to find little secrets and stuff.
I'm already looking at your list. I'm like, oh, I forgot that game. Oh, I forgot that game too. Okay, what's your number 2 game?
Number 2 game, and it was almost number 1. I actually had to think about it for a very long time before I picked number 1 and number 2. But my number 2 game is The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was so good. I mean, at the end. I'm not gonna. No spoilers. At the end of the game, though, I almost cried. I literally was close. I was like, very close. I was trying to mean mug it. Like, no, I'm cool. But I was like the little.
So like no one's looking at Obama tier.
Yeah, Obama tier. But it was that game got you so into that. I mean, because every little decision, I think the best part was every decision didn't always matter, but they would let you know when it did. When you made something,
you felt like it mattered, even if it didn't really matter.
But when you would make a decision, it'd be like, Kenny will remember that. You're like, no, why is he gonna remember that? Why is he gonna remember
Kenny's
that?
A dick.
Yeah, Kenny. Like either you love Kenny or you hate Kenny. I actually loved.
Yeah,
Kenny.
you like Kenny, didn't you?
I thought he was great because he
always screwed shit up for me.
He was a little slightly racist, but
I'm going to be a dick all the time to everyone.
But that was the thing, like he was a stand-up guy, like he was there for you, and you could be there for him.
He was my friend. He was my friend in the end, but we had a little rough patch in the middle.
Well, like I actually somehow got through the game with everyone, because you can get to a point in the game where you have every person still alive. That's at that point. It's weird, but if you play the game, you'll see what I'm talking about. But going from the 4th into the 5th, you can have every person that's alive. But there's also people that sometimes they can leave. Some people will leave, and others. But yeah, that game just.
I'm not sure what you're talking about there, but okay.
Well, at the end of the fourth act, where you have all these people around for that reason.
Well, there's some people that there's one person in particular gets their face shot off.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that if you play to the end of the 4th act, it'll actually say like, oh, this many people had these people left.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
All right.
And so all the people left at the end, and then they all wanted to come with me on my journey.
Finish it off.
Yeah, it's very good. But it was amazing. Like all the characters mattered. It wasn't just like even like the stupid the stupid hobo guy that was there for like 5 seconds.
I liked Hobo guy better than Ben. I would have rather kept him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and then there's people that you hated that you were just like, why is this person here?
That guy.
and that game's great because you even me and you who had very close playthroughs to each other still had things that were slightly different.
We actually ended up with a bunch of different stuff in the end.
Yeah. And just because of choices, because like you chose to go across that one thing first, and I didn't choose to go across.
I personally think I had the best ending ever.
Give anything away,
but I personally think I made all the best choices.
No, you didn't.
But
because I actually my character.
No.
Okay. That's it though. That's a good game though, and that's my second choice. So. Okay. So my number 1 though, and the reason
it's tough for me now.
The reason why I picked this as number 1 is because I still go back and play.
Loyalty.
I played this through like maybe 3 or 4 times, even though there's some things that are wrong with this.
I know what you're gonna pick already.
This isn't really a spoiler. It's all over the internet. The ending for this game is pretty terrible, but it's really just the last 10 minutes of the game that suck. That suck complete royal donkey balls. And I'm trying not to swear on this one, by the way.
I already did a couple. I didn't say the F word.
No, but and that's Mass Effect 3. And I picked Mass Effect 3 because Mass Effect 3, this is my journey. This is my shepherd. Several shepherds. I literally had 6 different shepherds that I got through Mass Effect 1 and 2.
All right.
Because I just love those games so much. And so, for me, even after the first time I got that ending, and I was like, I still was like, but the journey. It was more, the game was about the journey and not the destination. So it wasn't like perfect for me, but and the DLC also. If you haven't played the DLC for that, I recommend it because
I haven't yet. I have it and I haven't played it yet. So.
It's good.
Okay.
Go back with someone you already beat the game with and just play it through because it's not the Leviathan one's not that hard, and the Omega one is. The
Omega one looks like it's fun.
It's challenging, but it's a lot more fun.
It looks like fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I love Arya, the character of Arya.
I played through it with the Vanguard, and I just destroyed everything though. Like nothing even had a chance against me.
That's the guy I beat the game with, so that's good.
I was a stone cold murderer.
Good.
Yeah, that's my top 3. I have a bunch of other stuff too that we'll mention after you.
I have two of the same are in my top 3.
Whatever, Captain Cap.
Sure. I didn't play Journey, so that wasn't in my top 3.
You're stupid.
So my number 3 was Assassin's Creed 3. I love Assassin's Creed, the franchise. I dig it. It's one of my favorite PS3 franchises. And this one had a lot of really good playability. A lot of people were like, well, the character is stoic and he's not as entertaining as the guy from Assassin's Creed 2. He's not, because he's not that guy. He's a Native American who's had a lot rougher life than the guy who was in the Renaissance in the second one. So,
I like the first guy who plays in that game better, though.
The first guy?
I think that's what made me up.
Oh, yeah. No. What was his name?
Hayworth or something?
Hey, I should remember it, shouldn't I?
There's someone right now at home just screaming, but that's
okay. That's all right. One person at home screaming.
Kenway. Hayworth Kenway or something? His last name is Kenway. That's all I know.
Yeah. And he's related to your main character.
Gordon Shumway.
We'll say that, but he's much more charismatic than your main character. But the main character makes sense,
That's a good twist, too.
There's really cool graphics. There's a lot of fun stuff. The mechanics are so much better than last game, which is really important. The only drawback is a lot of people, I didn't have a problem with, but a lot of people had a problem with the present day missions.
I see.
A lot of people didn't like him.
Desmond is just—he's still such a pair of clown shoes. And then it felt unrealistic in some of the scenes because we have guns, we're not going to use them. Oh, beat the crap out of us! No, you're like, okay, why am I this?
Well, they're still sneaking and stuff. I like the sneaking.
The sneaking part was cool.
You had to. It's almost like a puzzle trying to figure out how to sneak past this guy.
It took me a while to get past that one scene where you're in the crowd and there's all those.
Oh yeah, that was tough. That was a
one.
tough crowd, and that's why I kind of liked that. There was more of a scene for that kind of thing.
But it was I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but for me, I actually would have rather played as Desmond's dad. He actually had a cooler. He had more character.
And he was voiced by Q. So
yeah, that's true. He was voiced by Q, and who has an actor name, but I can't remember this game.
He's Q.
He is.
Who cares what his actor name is? And then of course Nolan North as Desmond.
Yeah, and Nathan. That's another thing. Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake playing your main character. Nathan Drake is a better character than this guy though.
He's more charismatic.
He's also murdered a lot more people.
Okay, so yeah, but we won't go too much more into that. I want to get to my number 2. My number 2, like I said, I had 2 that were similar. They were the same as Mike's. But my number 2 is Mass Effect 3.
Uh-oh.
I had to switch it up because I love Mass Effect 3. Don't get me wrong.
Mind blown.
The ending killed me a little bit. It made me die a little bit inside, just a tiny bit.
Choose your color.
Just a tiny bit. It's like,
what color do you want to be?
By the way, it made me die just a little bit inside.
DLC that improves the ending slightly.
I'm one of the people.
If you haven't played through since the newest DLC, you should try it out.
I'm one of the people that didn't care as much. Like some people were outraged, angry, and wanted their money back.
I didn't care as much either.
But it did. I was like, I worked pretty hard on my guy. You know.
And it's like 9 years or something into it. The first one came out. In 7 years maybe. 2005,
we worked our butts off playing this game so that we get a little bit of payoff at the end, and everything's supposed to be tied up together. And then it's tied up by rainbows and ponies, and you're part of. Yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I'm not gonna really give anything.
Yeah, try it.
Per se,
even if you just play through the the guy you already beat the game with. Just beat the game again because they added a little extra stuff. It's no way anyway. It's not really more satisfying, but it gives you a little different perspective on something.
No. All I know is that there's a lot of different species on the planet that probably can't make a kid together when they all
Well, there's Asari still.
They all crash land. I was like, okay.
The Asari can have kids with anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. But I love that game though. The gameplay, the story.
Yeah, so that's what got in the game.
Until the end, the story was fantastic. I mean, it just you're caught in it. It's almost like that Walking Dead feeling where you're caught up in everything. My first one though was Walking Dead. I was surprised. I love The Walking Dead, the show. When I got to play the video game, it was fun, and then it just kept getting more fun, and it kept getting like I'm staying up way past my bedtime to finish this game, which I'm pretty good about not doing anymore.
Clementine.
I gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work.
You're neglecting your own kid for a video kid.
I'm like, Aiden, stay over here. No, actually, no. He was asleep by the time. I can't play that. It was too many zombies. He's like, Dad, zombie? I'm like, no. That's
Here we go.
It's all up. But I mean, the story. Like I said, I did the Obama tear wipe at the end. I'm like, oh man, come on. And I can't wait for the second season.
That ending.
I can't wait. If there's
so visceral.
I could play like 10 seasons of this. I don't even know what they're gonna do next. But
well, there's already they're already talking the people that at Telltale are already talking about like what they want to do and stuff and like how they want it, where they want to go with season 2. And it's just like, oh, I want to see more. I'm salivating for this season.
I'm pretty excited. The only thing I'm more excited about is the Game of Thrones season premiere. Yeah. But
so by the way, The Walking Dead, which we didn't really mention, is episodic. It's 5 episodes.
Yeah.
They came out
downloadable
like every month, I think it was. It was a little off during the schedule, but you can actually buy the whole bundle right now for between $20 and $25.
I paid $15 for it, so you can find it for pretty cheap.
Yeah, and you can get it cheaper, and there's sales a lot too. Like I bought it on Steam and I got it on PSN because I want to get the trophy. I want the platinum trophy. Because I don't really count trophies.
I need the trophy.
And all you have to do is play the game to get a trophy.
Nothing. What?
By the way,
doesn't give me anything.
No, you can just.
I get street cred.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I get nerd cred.
And also I wanted to show Jamie on the big TV. Because I want her to experience.
See, I play it on PSN.
See, that's the thing. It's worth it. It's like so worth it.
Just kind of does a little thing like out of the corner of her eye.
Because I think she'll like.
She's like reading her book and she looks up. She looks up from her Kindle every once in a while.
That's the thing with that game though. Is it's you don't really do much. You just kind of choose things.
It's like watching TV and then you choose stuff. Yeah. And sometimes you have to fight off.
It's like a Which Way book, except there's no. I mean.
Except more fighting off zombies.
Yeah. Except there's more zombies to kill.
You do have to turn the book back, though.
And none of the choices are good choices. Like, oh well, that person hates me. Also.
Like, oh well, maybe this person won't die. Oh, they died.
No, they're dead. Yeah. Oh, they killed someone else. Great. Good thing I left them alive.
Damn it.
Ah, crap.
Like, I think this guy's a stand-up guy. No, he killed somebody. Oh, yeah. Damn it.
He smashed her head in with a, But yeah.
Yeah. That's my number one game of the year. I hope to see more of that this year. I don't think it's going to be my number one game this year. This is a perfect lead-in, though. What's your... you got some top 3 maybe for this year coming up?
Oh, no. I want to mention the other games from this year that I love.
Oh, okay. You're going to mention all of them? You got like 20 games?
We're not going to go through them all. I just want to mention that. Because there were some really good games that came out this year. We had Borderlands 2.
I haven't played it yet, so I don't know.
Do you have it yet?
I wasn't huge on Borderlands 1. Like you were.
Which is ridiculous.
I just wasn't.
You're not a human.
I just wasn't. I don't know.
Obviously some kind of automaton. Because it's amazing.
I'm not like a huge third-person shooter type guy.
It's a first-person shooter, but okay.
I thought it was third person. Nope. But anyway, see, that's how bad. I don't even remember it. I'm not a huge guy that does like first-person shooters anyway. Mass Effect is my.
Well, see, the thing about Borderlands 2 that was so good is that, and Borderlands 1 to a certain extent, but Borderlands 2 like really upped the ante is that there's so much rich comedy and rich, like not just lore, but like little in jokes and things that if you could like find a guy and he'll just yell something crazy at you that you're the guy you're shooting at or,
all right,
it's there's a lot of fun weird things in it and I like the customization. It's like a better version of Diablo, because Diablo you get like stupid, which is another game I didn't play this year, unfortunately. But
I didn't. I don't.
Yeah, instead of getting stupid
swords,
get a cool
games.
Guy,
I don't know. There's too many games that I want to.
There's too many games out there.
These kids nowadays.
I'm a
guy that plays the sports games. I play like Madden. I play like WWE. I play the NBA.
When I play Madden, I just win. What?
Well, you gotta play me. You haven't played me yet.
I'll beat you.
Okay. Just because you beat Ryan in Wonderland, okay?
5 out of 6 times, by the way.
Poor kid.
So okay, Sleeping Dogs.
I like
Sleeping Dogs is the sleeper hit for me of this.
I agree.
If I would have 4, Sleeping Dogs would have been there because Sleeping Dogs was amazing. It was such a great story.
It was well acted. There's a
Emma
lot of
Stone
fun
was in that too as well.
There's a lot of good open world play. The only thing I didn't like about that was the stupid relationships you were in. Like I have a relationship twice. And then, you just forget about it. I'm like...
Yeah, like you dated that blind girl. Like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to see her later. Nope.
Oh, I don't know what even happened to her.
Besides the fact that you could
she die?
beat the crap out of everyone in that game. And you just take them and throw them into fans or, throw them in a dumpster and slam that lid on their head. But you could also... in Grand Theft Auto, man, when you had... The car chases were the worst. They were so bad because you had to slowly patrol or you had to, chase the guy and, smash his car until he went over the side. But in Sleeping Dogs, you could give yourself little skills where you could jump out of your car into the guy's car and knock him out. And it was so great. I agree. It was
a really good game. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that the open world games are kind of hit or miss, or they're just there's something that's really good about it and there's something that's not really good about it. There's nothing that was except for the relationship thing, which didn't make any sense. But it was such a second...
That part of the story was, the main story was a lot of fun. The second story, it wasn't really needed, but that's just a little tiny gripe.
I agree, that was a good game.
Guild Wars 2, 2 MMOs. Guild Wars 2 was is a great game. Currently, it's still a great game. And it's very well put together. I kind of burned out a little bit on it, though, because I played it for... I was kind of getting into it a lot. Right, I have level... 30.
You're still below me. What's up with that, dude? What's up with that? How am I above you in a game, in any game? You're always I'm at the level...
Just you're a nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, I guess. I like Guild Wars 2. I like the graphics. I like the gameplay. There's a lot of fun little storylines.
I'm above you in Mass Effect multiplayer, so whatever.
Way above me, dude. I'm level 3 or something. But Guild Wars 2, I agree. It's very well done. And the free-to-play thing, I mean, you can't really go wrong with you pay for the game and then you play. It's really useful. And, you can still put the money into it that you want to or not want to. But if you don't, you can still play.
Well, they have a lot of little events,
there's a lot of gameplay.
A lot of generated content for the community, which I really
did the candy corn where I did... I don't know what that was, but during the Halloween thing. But it was fun. It was just a little fun little add-on type thing to the gameplay, and like I said, it's free. It's not like some of the MMOs where you pay $10, $15 a month.
Yeah, you're just wasting your money because you don't have enough time to play it.
Yeah,
I've been working and traveling so much.
Well, that's why it's like Secret World was when I just didn't have enough time to play it at the time when it came out. So.
And that's the other one. The good segue. Secret World.
Speaking of Secret World,
was a fun ass game.
There's a lot of fun.
A lot of good quests in there. Took different spins on things, but it's a very dark game. Not for children.
Some of the quests were the same quests. That's the only thing that bothered me about it. It's I'm doing the same thing I just did.
Well, I think that's why they have things like the investigation quest where you had to figure stuff out. The hands on the clock, and this is the Bible verse, and I
did the storyline quests. They were very well written. I just didn't like the kill 18 zombies again. Yeah. I'm
that's the direct you get in any game.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, even Guild Wars 2 had those kind of quests. Kill the fireflies and take their firefly sap, and then bring it to me. And then they except in that one, it'd be an open quest, and we're gonna tell you to bring this firefly sap over and over again. Keep bringing me firefly sap. I need to start the town lamps. And you're like, okay,
I'm done with this quest.
Can I just leave? I'm just gonna walk away.
Did the guy talk like that, by the way?
No, it's actually a woman plant lady. Yeah. So, but yeah. Okay, so that's all I want to. Do you have any other games that you want to mention?
I really like the download or the update to Lord of the Rings Online, but you haven't played that one yet. But
no, okay, sorry to segue this on mic, by the way.
Because you're just cutting into what I was saying. Okay, what are you
doing? My account got banned forever till 2039.
Why?
I don't know. No clue. I haven't played it. You must got hacked or something.
What did you do? You got hacked. You might have got hacked.
I didn't get hacked though. I haven't logged in. Oh. I haven't even used it.
Somebody's buying gold off here. You're a gold farmer, dude.
Yeah, somebody's gold farming with my character or something. Okay, so
the horse expansion. Yeah, the Riders Rohan horse riding. The mechanics are terrific. They're really a lot of fun. Actually,
by the way, not a game of this year, but the count the expansion because
the expansion. That's what I was saying. The expansion, the Riders Rohan expansion. There's a lot of cool basically the horse riding is not just horse ride stop. There's acceleration. There's turning involved. There's a lot of posturing when you're fighting something on a mounted combat type thing. System's really fun.
Is there a way to like get your dignity back when you're done playing it?
This is the dude who still likes Sneaker World. But
Yeah!
Whatever, dude.
Okay, so let's move on to
I'm smacking the paper in your hand a second.
Okay, so here are a bunch of games we didn't play that I actually wanted to play, but didn't have time to because I'm not rich. Okay, I'm not a reviewer. We're not actual game reviewers. These are just games we like. Black Ops 2.
I want to play the zombie version. Yeah, I want to play the zombie version.
And they just came on the expansion for that.
The zombie one looks really cool and messed up, actually.
Diablo 3. I didn't like Diablo 2. I didn't get. I'm
not Diablo.
I was in Diablo 1, but then when I was never
like I played Diablo 1, but I don't.
XCOM Enemy Unknown was what I heard was a good game, but
I have no clue what they get. I've never heard anything about that game.
Far Cry 3.
I want to play that. I saw a little walkthrough for
the
thing.
The
trailer was cool. I saw the guys at Spill.com played that one.
Okay. Spill.com, we're promoting.
Spill.com, by the way, if you guys
good website. They have
they do a lot of video game and movie reviews. They're really good, actually. And Dishonored.
Yeah, that's a game that my nerd friends are like, yeah, it's a good game, but I haven't decided to play it.
I haven't played it yet.
Okay, so we mowed through that. Okay, most anticipated games, 2013. What do you got?
I can start. Okay. Obviously I'm going to say The Last of Us. I love Naughty Dog stuff. I'm a huge Uncharted fan. I can't wait for another Uncharted game to come out. That's not the card game that they're putting out next.
Yes, by the way, awesome. I like that it's made by them and not by Ben.
So brutal. It makes me angry.
I think Ben made the game for the Golden Abyss game for
the Vita.
For the Vita. So someone else made that. So I was like, oh, this is probably made by someone else. No, this is made by Naughty Dog.
This is the crap that they're putting out. Yeah.
But do you remember the name of it? It's
disheartening, but there, something about fortune.
Yeah, Fight for Fortune.
Fight for Fortune, yeah. Fight for Fortune, yeah. It is. I'm waiting for the real next sequel whenever they do that. But The Last of Us, if you haven't seen it, it's like a very post-apocalyptic... actually, it's a kind of cool premise for zombies. It's based on a real fungus that affects ants. Not the school for ants, by the way. Just
we're not affected. Ants. We're not. We don't have fungus coming out of our head.
But basically, it like takes over the ant's body and makes them do their bidding, and it's like pops out of their head.
It kind of just makes them go insane.
It's basically But it makes them do like stuff. It makes them do stuff. And that's why they're these
crazy, insane stuff. Yeah.
Crazy. Now there's people that are getting this.
And in this universe of the last
not
of
here,
us,
yeah. not in this place.
Not happening yet. Don't worry. It will be happening soon.
I don't think. We should be good. But it looks terrific. The scenery is terrific. The way it's based is terrific. Every piece of the gameplay I've seen looks really fun and looks like it's taken everything from the Uncharted games and made it one-upped it type thing. So I'm pretty excited about that. The new Tomb Raider, the reboot.
Tomb Raider. What is it? Tomb Raider.
I don't know what it's called, but Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
I think it's Tomb Raider. But what do you think? I mean, that thing looks pretty decent. I really like. I like the premise behind it too. Like
I like that it gives you a feeling of danger because like the old Tomb Raider games, it was just more like, oh, jump from this platform. Oh,
it's like, hey, there's boobs.
Well, there's polygonal boobs and she shoots tigers. Like, okay,
well, this one is like basically it's a reboot. It's like her becoming the Tomb Raider. You know,
Tomb Raider begins.
Yeah, Tomb Raider begins. It's like
the origin story of Lara Croft.
Yeah, the origin 0 hour of
I like that there's danger. There's a lot. I watched a couple of featurettes on it, and there's like a lot of exploration stuff where like you get a special tool, and then you can go back to this one place and explore that and stuff like that. I think that's very cool. A lot of replay value, a lot of when you double back like that, it gives you the opportunity to explore more. And I like those kind of games where you get rewarded for exploring.
I like the graphics. I like that it was it almost was like an Uncharted with a strong female lead.
Oh, definitely.
But it looked like it was going to be one of those cool, like it's going to have a good story. I hope. I'm anticipating
everything I've seen looks, at the very least, very emotional. Like there's going to be a lot of emotional value to the things you do in the game, and that's cool.
And my third one, I was going to pick Kentucky Route Zero, but I'm going to pick that already came out, so it doesn't really technically count.
It does count. It can count.
Okay, but I'm gonna pick God of War Ascension because I love the God of War games.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna put that. I wrote that. I was like, wonderful. See,
I love God of War games. I salivate for them.
I remember. I remember.
It's a guilty pleasure type game. You know, obviously there's not really any real great story behind it. He's just trying to get back to beat Zeus, basically. But the gameplay is so fun. Just fun to do all the stuff you do in the game, and I'm pretty psyched about cutting some people's heads off. Yeah.
I could go for that as well.
And Kratos, maybe he'll be so mad! Oh, I'm mad!
So he's angry.
I'm mad!
We get it. We get you're mad.
I mean, you get all the play you want, and you're angry still.
Yeah, and then you're just ripping heads off still.
Yeah,
like,
geez,
man. God,
man.
of
Too
war.
much testosterone.
God of War. Calm down.
Too much testosterone, okay?
Okay, so I actually have different games from you, which
Good,
is nice.
I'm glad.
Although I have a
You
thousand.
put Last of Us. You put Last of
games
Us, right? That was one of yours.
No, I have it listed here, but
Oh, that wasn't one of yours? Oh, okay.
No, it was, but I have it listed here. But there's
Okay,
this game called Beyond Two Souls. It's from Quantic Dream.
Oh, okay. I almost forgot about that one.
Yes, from the people that did
They did Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain. That's
Heavy
it.
Rain.
Heavy Rain, as well as
which is if you've never played Heavy Rain and you have
Fahrenheit's
PS3,
another good game.
It's probably like $20 now. Get the damn game because it's a good game.
And if you can't afford that, you can find the game Fahrenheit, which is their prequel to that game. Well, not prequel, but the predecessor to that game.
I've never played
Fahrenheit
for like
$5. Fahrenheit is sometimes frustratingly hard. But because there's a lot of like,
I don't know.
Heavy
Rain is too.
No, that's
Heavy Rain is frightening.
If you think Heavy Rain is
so
hard,
tense.
this game is harder, much harder. And like Heavy Rain, like if you can actually kind of go back and do stuff if you like sometimes.
Sometimes you can't.
This game,
sometimes you just die.
This,
but yeah.
this game, like they give you basically lives,
Sometimes
and then you're
you get
done.
murdered.
Then the game is over. Like you don't get to like, oh, that person died. You keep going. No, your game is over.
There's no continues.
You get a couple, and but then when you're out of them, you're done. Which I didn't. I found out the hard way. But I think you can actually go back to like an earlier thing. But it's just like
Heavy Rain is a fantastically done game because it's so much different than most other games.
Yeah. But you can tell from if you play Fahrenheit, you can tell where it came from.
Okay.
Where Heavy Rain comes
yeah,
from.
it's very intense. So that's why I'm kind of excited about Beyond Two Souls.
And plus Ellen Page,
Ellen Page
does a great job.
Yeah, there's a lot of like people you've seen and stuff too.
There's a lot of stuff out on the internet for this game too. So if you want to check it out, just Beyond Two Souls and colon after Beyond if you want.
Yeah, Quantic Dream. It's gonna be trippy and intense.
Okay, next one, and I'm not super excited about this, but I'm kind of excited from what I've seen. It's had a lot of delays. BioShock Infinite. I was a huge original BioShock fan.
Have you played 2 yet? I just bought 2. I
played it for a little bit. It's not really. I don't feel like it's my cup of tea.
I just bought 2, so I don't know yet. I played like 3 minutes. So. I got off PlayStation Plus actually.
Oh, okay.
It's free on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, yeah, that's where I played it.
Yeah, okay.
That's where I played it. Because I am a PlayStation Plus member.
I don't know. I kind of like the look of the media for it, but I don't know anything about it really. I don't know anything about the world. Have a kitty attack.
It looks very cool. Like there's a lot of it flying through the sky, and you're not in the claustrophobic underwater world anymore. Which I think it's a really good change for that.
Yeah. It's very. That's the one thing I did notice. It's very claustrophobic.
Which is nice too.
Yeah.
Your protagonist has a voice, and you can hear it, and you're not like you're not just running around killing
things.
The
guy with a drill in his hand, drill hand guy.
It really feels like they tried to run the story so that there's more of a connection than at least I felt in the other.
Did you see what they did with the girl there, the little girl? What's her name there?
I don't know. The girl in the blue.
Well, they actually found this actress that cosplayed her so well that they hired her to be the spokesperson. That's kind of cool, actually.
I did see that. Yes. Okay, the other one's a little. This one I just found out about recently, actually, but it looks very interesting, and it's a dual TV show and video game called Defiance.
Okay. All right.
It's actually based. It's a product of the creator is Rockney O'Bannon, who's the guy that did Farscape.
Okay.
So
that's why you like it so much. Okay.
Well, and I saw you.
I actually saw you liked it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, let me see what this is. I'm like, oh, this kind of looks actually interesting, especially with the concept of doing a TV show and a massively multiplayer game.
And supposedly they're not on the same path, but they're linked.
That's kind of
cool.
So
it's like you have
aspects.
That's
how they did
the
Matrix game with the Matrix when they did that.
Yeah.
Sort of, you know.
That interests me. It looks really cool. It looks like it could be something that I would like to play in the future. But I'm trying to get in the beta right now.
Is that a first person or third person shooter?
Third person.
Okay. Oh, I think I'd be alright at third person. First person's just, I don't know. I'm just not my cup of tea.
You don't like being the gun? You're just the gun?
Yeah, it's a gun walking around with a gun. Like, I'm a knife, I'm a gun. You know, except for Mass Effect, every other one has just been like, I get bored like within 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't.
Well, Mass Effect, you're a third person, though. That's a third person for most.
Well, you can make it first person.
Well, yeah, if you zoom
Roll
in.
back.
Yeah. Who does
I'm
that?
saying, okay.
No one does that. No one does first person.
You can say it, you can.
I'm Shepard. I cannot look at someone's head.
I'm just a head. Okay. Oh, we got one last thing.
Oh, yes.
You got these questions here? I don't know
what
this quiz is.
Okay, so
I have no clue what this is.
So I actually prompted him on this earlier, but I should have just surprised you.
You can prompt me because I just have no clue what it is.
I'm glad you remember, though, because I totally forgot about it. So, my brother and I, as kids, were huge fans of the show Who's the Boss? My brother even more so than me. So I had a quiz. I had a quiz for you, and I gotta try to remember all the questions because I lost the shit I wrote down. But I was so excited, and it's all stuff
I'm not gonna remember any of
And
these.
by the way, this and I think we should maybe do this. Maybe
I'm not gonna remember any of these.
but like this is all stuff that I remember in my head. It was I didn't look it up on my notes.
But okay.
So, but I did check it after I looked it up. After I remembered. Okay. So the first question for Who's the Boss?
Are you writing down the answer?
Well, I'm writing down just to make sure I don't ask the same question twice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna laugh at you if you do.
Okay, what was Angela's last name?
Oh, I can't remember, dude.
Angela Bauer. Ding. One
like
wrong.
Jack Bauer? Is she really the Jack Bauer?
I don't know. Could be.
I hope so.
Maybe
Damn it!
Aunt. Because Judith Light's pretty old.
Damn it!
I should ask you who
Kiefer Sutherland's pretty old too. Judith Light, I know that.
Yeah, but I didn't ask you that
Bing!
question. Loser.
I did it myself. Bing!
Loser.
I got one.
Okay. So the main character,
Tony Maselli.
So Tony Maselli. No, that's not the question. The main character.
I'm just saying that's what he is.
He's currently a housekeeper for Angela.
Yeah.
But he had a former profession.
He was a baseball player for the Philadelphia Phillies.
No, it wasn't the Philadelphia Phillies, though. But that was correct. I just want to know his profession. It's St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals? Okay.
Cardinals.
I knew it was a red team. Okay.
There's actually one impossible question that I'm not going to give you because I looked it up.
I did remember he's a baseball player, though. I remember
that. Baseball player. So you got that one right. So that's one right.
All right. Ding.
Okay, I got to remember the other one.
I'll get like a prize for this, but what are you remembering?
Just get the pride of knowing these.
I'll give you the middle finger if you get all of them wrong. Okay.
Okay.
It's great TV.
Sheesh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have written these all down. What was the third one? Okay, the third one was actually the third one was you got it already because you said Maselli.
Tony Maselli.
I was gonna say what was Samantha's last name? It's Maselli. You know,
Angela, Samantha, Mona, Jonathan.
And see, that was the fifth question. I was gonna ask you to do impressions of all the version of Tony Danza. So we're pretty much done.
Jonathan.
I'll actually write these down for next time.
You want me to sing the whole Who's the Boss theme song now or what?
Actually, that was one of the questions I was going to do was the line, but you actually sang the line already.
Open road and on road.
See, this guy does know Who's the Boss.
Life around
how about this one, Matt? How many seasons did Who's the Boss run?
I think it was 5.
8 seasons.
8? Was it really 8? Yeah. Wow.
Because
how did I not remember that?
They were going to cancel it, and so they want. So this is actually what I looked up on, and I just saw him like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Yeah, this one I looked up. But this is not really a question.
Okay.
But the 7th season they had really low ratings, so they're going to cancel it. So like, oh, we'll just get we'll get Angela and Tony together, and
okay.
and then it'll be okay. And they were still really bad ratings. So they actually ended up. But do you remember how they ended the series?
Everyone died. I hope. No. I don't remember.
I mean the last episode, and this I actually remembered because it's the same way it started with Tony at the doorstep applying for the job. Because that's the thing, like they didn't get married, they broke
husband?
up. Of housekeeper.
Oh.
Because they broke up, and then he got, and then but they were still friends or whatever. I don't remember this part, but I just remember that he ended. They said, "Oh, I need a housekeeper."
There were times I lost a dream.
I'm taking a step back from a relationship and being your housekeeper again.
On the trail, and at the end was you.
I think this is a good place to end it, people.
It's a great song. This is a good guess right here.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, remember School for Ants? Remember Who's the Boss? Go watch
School for
it.
Ants, Who's the Boss?
You probably find it on Netflix.
Like us, on Facebook if you haven't already. Like us on YouTube. Show us to your friends.
Go see the Road Sodas.
Show
on
us
SoundCloud.
to your family. Yeah, we gotta do another Road Soda soon, hopefully.
Well, where we
we
going?
gotta go to a movie soon.
Where are we going?
We gotta go to a movie soon. When are we gonna go stay next?
Zero Dark 30.
No, no, I don't want to see that movie.
Zero Dirty 30,
I
baby.
do not want to see Dirty 30. I can just file paperwork for Osama bin Laden's killing. And the girl that was playing Jessica Chastain was the guy.
I thought you said Brenda Chesty. I was like,
Brenda
this is an 80s
Chastain.
porn
This is
star.
the porn version. Zero Dark 30. It's a.
Oh, anal. Okay,
You weren't gonna swear.
that wasn't swearing.
I guess not. You're good.
a
Hey
body
guys,
part.
thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up.
And we'll see y'all later. Have a good night.
See you next week.
Bye. We need to sign off, by the way.
Stay classy.
Stay anti.